So last week, up to this point, what has happened? The adventurers have been tasked to try to recover some lost or stolen artifacts that the villain, the Reaver, stole from a friendly Beholder NPC, Nulk, last week. The party members on their way to the secret tunnels that could lead to the base of the Emerald Skull, sorry, that's a different thing. The Emerald Claw. What? Yeah,
What?
Emerald Claw.
When the DM drops too much information at the very beginning.
Such a mood, though.
What? I'm not throwing out any
metagame.
Anyways,
Really
yeah. So they made their way to the old Cathedral in Fairhaven, and they've been trying to figure out a way in. The door was blocked, and they found a Minotaur skeleton in one of the rooms. They felt an energy pulse of some sort of related to some kind of spell that Bowen recognized as some sort of transportation magic. The party is now trying to decide what to do. And here we go.
I don't know. That was transportation magic.
The cow left.
It was.
Do you want to go
from a
check? I
different
think you
slope.
should go check by yourself.
Oh, my dear, I'm so glad you have so much faith in me. I'm glad you're finally coming around and realizing. Right,
Both
sorry.
of you
focus
shut
in.
up. We've got an issue. Something just teleported in here, and it was not the cow.
Did it teleport in or did it teleport out? Do you know?
No.
Yeah, confirmed. You would not know.
Thank you, God. So anyway.
Thanks, God.
Right. I think perhaps it would be best if we find a way to get inside. I think the time for stealth is out the window at this point. We should just go in and figure out what's going on. If they see us, they see us.
Prepare yourselves. Right? Is that what you're saying?
So stealth is out the window, but we should still go in the window.
That was.
And Orion does actually kind of smile a little bit at that joke.
For Corvina, it's just whoosh. But she goes. There was a window on the right.
Oh, right.
That had like a bit of an opening, and the room inside seemed empty.
I don't remember. The window's on my side. I could get through one of them fine, correct?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you'd have to break the windows in order, even just a little bit, to get inside.
Use fireball. Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyway,
this is a great
I don't
idea.
think any of us have fireball.
By the way, I somehow got convinced the DM that I'm an arcane trickster, and also that fireball is a cantrip. So I will be casting it at 10th level at the church.
Because that's how that works.
Oh yeah, fireball is totally a paladin spell. It is actually a cleric spell, but specifically Zeal cleric.
Yes.
And
If we only had a bard.
Zeal clerics also very specifically have this ability that I think does max damage on thunder or fire damage, as a channel divinity, and they get fireball.
Ooh. Anyway, right.
Anyway.
Too bad none of us are Zeal Cleric.
Almost.
Chaz, just a Zeal cleric walks by, casts fireball in the building, keeps walking. Alright, so through the window, I will continue to be sneaky because I don't want to die. You all can go in fists blazing.
Don't tell me how to fight. We could also go to the other side, and that room was empty. I think it would be safer if we had at least some sort of point of advantage.
We want to jump in where we know, because we know for a fact that Sorry, go ahead, Bowen.
That room was empty. Just saying. Past tense. Magic transport. We don't know anymore.
Someone could always go check.
Thank you for volunteering. Anyway, I think it would be better if we go on the side we know where the cow is, so we at least know, okay, there's one cow here. I just saw Chaz reach for dice. Anyway, there's one cow here, so we should probably go where that cow is so we can at least take them down knowing full well they're there.
I mean, yes, but also if we do have the opportunity to not, fight the cow and go somewhere where it could be possibly empty, I think that would be our best bet.
At this point, I just want to keep moving. We've been standing outside this church for like 20 minutes.
Do we have to go inside the church? Because there's also the tunnels. We could always...
I'm not walking all the way back.
It's not all the way back, it's just halfway through.
Let's take care of what's in front of us. And we can deal with the tunnels afterwards.
So let's just go into... We're gonna break a window anyways. Let's just pick one that's not got anything behind it, peek into it, and then go.
Agreed.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess we
So...
break a window to get in?
So, yeah, once again, to refresh your memory, there's sets of 2 windows. The first 2 sets of windows have a little bit of damage, but the rooms were empty. The second set of windows are the most damaged. The one on the left side of the building has the big Minotaur skeleton. On the right side of the building, there was nothing in. The last ones are almost, have barely any damage at all. And there wasn't anything important there. So, yeah.
Well, let's go demolish a skeleton.
Are we actually gonna go with that plan? Do we not even want to check if there is nothing in the other room?
Let's check on Corvina's side first.
I can quickly just go.
It still is open. Yeah, just go take a look if it's still
I'll
empty.
go stealthily.
While they're
Just
deciding...
just take a look. Peek through.
The rooms are still empty.
Alright. Who?
That is a very good entrance here.
Alright then. Let's just break a window and get in them then.
All right. Ryan, the same plan? Yes.
Yes.
Acceptable, I'll follow the group. If I disappear in there, I'm probably still with you. Just don't freak out or anything. I know you'd miss me.
So you're breaking into the which room, which set of windows, and
The one that we were gonna go.
right.
The ones without the cow, the one they were gonna break before.
Yeah, the one that me.
Okay. So the second set of windows on the right side of the building.
Yes.
Sure.
Awesome.
The cowless windows.
Cowless.
Excellent. So you break in, and I'll say you still managed to break in rather stealthily. Stealthily enough.
Really quickly, before we carry on, I'm gonna lay on hands myself for the additional 10 HP that I've had gone from my character sheet since the beginning of the session and I never healed for.
I'm so sorry, I thought Zaz covered it.
I covered a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, and now I figure, okay, if we're about to enter combat, I should probably take care of that. So, yeah.
Do you want me to go in first? Elf,
Sure.
keep your smart comments to yourself. Thank you, Zazriel. And I would like to stealth through the window, checking for traps the entire way.
Okay, that works. There's
Do I
no
need to roll?
traps.
Or do I need to
You.
do I keep my 31 or do you want me to roll again since we stopped for a long
I
time?
have to roll again.
I would assume, but he
yeah.
didn't. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. 'cause
Roll
he
an
didn't ask.
acrobatics check, actually.
I don't know if I'm good at that or not. Let me look.
Dex should be good at that.
Yeah,
Haha, I am. I'm proficient with it though. That's what I was checking. Okay, whew, that's a 7. Thought that was a 1 for a minute. So that's a 14 in all?
Okay, perfect. That works.
Alright, and then do you want me to roll stealth?
Nah, that's stealthy enough.
That was... That wasn't a stealth check. That was an acrobatics.
Don't worry about it, Jay.
It's stealthy
But I
enough.
can get
I mean,
higher.
I can throw some monsters in there
No,
just
I'm
in
good. I'm good.
case
I'm
you
trying to be
want them.
stealthy like the entire time. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Keep going. Keep going.
You're stealthy enough. You get in. You're inside. The door is closed. The door to the room is closed. You're fine.
Can I see through the keyhole?
Yeah, you can see through a hole in the door.
Cool. I would like to peek through door before
Okay.
telling him to come in.
You peek through the door, and what you'll see is the ruins of a wrecked chapel. And there's pews that have been strewn across the room. It is definitely not in a holy state. This place has been broken down for some time. Peeping around, you do see a few bony figures walking around. Just, you notice two skeletons. Two animated skeletons in the room from where you can see.
Okay. Then I'm gonna walk back to the window and go, Zazriel?
Yes.
And Bowen and... Is it Orin or Orion?
Orion.
And Orion, all of you, there are two skeletons in the room across the door. It is closed. I did not check to see if it was locked. Feel free to come in. This room is safe. Just please be quiet.
All right.
Okay. Y'all sneak through enough. I'm gonna say anybody who's wearing light armor makes it through just fine, but I need either Dex or Stealth from our more heavily armed characters.
All right. That was a call out specific to me and Zaz, wasn't it?
Not me. I don't know what you're talking
And
about. I have
that
Medium?
If it doesn't say specifically that you don't have disadvantage, you're fine, Cat.
Yeah, if you don't have disadvantage, you're fine.
I think
But I am gonna need one from Kaiza.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
the metal tiger, yeah. Do we still get the pass without trace? I don't think it's still effective by now,
No.
right? Yeah, I figured.
It lasts for like 10 minutes or so.
So, what did you say? Stealth or Dex? Or
Stealth.
specific stealth? Stealth. Dang it!
Specific.
I was hoping I could get away
15.
with.
13 and it has a dex of +2, surprisingly.
Hang on,
So it's
I
just
have
15.
I have disadvantage, so I need to roll a second time.
Yep.
Oh, that was an 18 and a 16 in a row, so that's 16 plus 21. 21 for
Yeah,
stealth.
you passed just fine. And Zazriel,
Mm-hmm.
what did you roll?
Oh, you
Or
want
are
me
you
to-
wearing
I'm-
wearing medium or heavy? No, you have.
I bought
mithril,
mithril
don't you?
armor.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
And
light
that's
as a
why-
feather.
And that's why I can't wait to get paid so I can buy myself some mithril armor. Dang it.
Yeah, I have mithril studded leather.
Cool. All right. Yeah. You all get into the room, and you're in there, in this little room.
All right, I'm gonna start. Can I start looking around for anything?
Can I throw out a divine sense?
Yes, you can.
Oh lord, I keep forgetting that like you're also paladin.
But okay, divine sense. That's any fiend.
Fiend, celestial,
You-
undead within 60 feet
Undead.
of me.
Okay. 160 feet. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you sense the presence of undead for sure.
A lot of it.
60 foot. Doesn't. Okay.
So,
You-
basically I know the
It
location.
doesn't. Does it work with complete cover though?
It does not work behind total cover, but it works behind like partial and the like. I know the location, I know the type, I don't know the identity. I can also, within the same radius, detect the presence of any place or object that's been consecrated or desecrated.
Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna give you, because you are still you're doing this behind the closed door, right? Okay. You can sense the presence of undead. From where you're at, you can sense at least 4 of them.
Or
Yeah.
A
And
hint of hints as well.
that's it. Oh, and you can sense like it's not as strong as a consecration, but there's something that has been like done here that was meaningful enough for your divine sense to pick up on it.
yikes. Okay, probably some sort of necromancy, maybe. I don't know. And Orion's gonna look over at Zazriel and says, "Angel Face, you remember that destroy thing that you did with the skeletons?
Yes.
You can still do that, right?
Yeah, of course I can.
Okay.
It was just the other day that I did it.
All right.
So yes.
Good. Because there's quite a lot of undead in this place. It's not just that Minotaur.
Again, I don't know what a minotaur thing you're speaking of, but it was a cow with 2 legs.
The
Yes, Malachus. That's what a minotaur would be.
Ah.
But I can take care of the small fry. However, the bigger they are, the harder it is for me to actually fully destroy them.
Well, as long as we have some sort of insurance in case there's too many of them, like there were last time.
Leave them to me.
All right.
So this room that we're in right now, it is completely empty. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Empty of anything important.
Okay.
So
There's like
question.
debris or
Okay.
flavor.
I can pick
That's
this lock, or we can just kick the thing down and go full ham. What are we doing?
Pick the lock. I think that would
The
be
room's
best.
not locked.
The room's
Oh,
not locked.
well then, there you go.
I can open this
Don't know
door,
why.
and I can try to sneak out.
Oh, if what our friend
Not
is
every
telling-
door is locked, guys.
Hey, he said it. I just went with it.
I forgot to ask.
So-
Giving you a hard time.
With with that all being said, with our friend telling us about the undead, I think it best that I go first, just in case.
Fine by me.
So Zazriel's gonna open up the door and I guess
Are we standing?
continue
Are
our-
we really standing our healer in front of the party?
we have another
Again?
somewhat healer. It's okay.
Somewhat. Who?
Technically, Valen can also heal a little
That is
bit.
very true. That is very true.
You all have healing abilities except for me.
Yeah.
And that's on
Guys,
being a rogue.
You guys will be fine.
That's
All
on
right.
being the only melee cast.
I
in
would like
melee.
to step to the back of the group, draw my short bow, and stealth before they open the door so I can sneak out without being seen.
Oh, Chaz.
That looks scary. I'm
I
gonna
know.
cry.
So Zazriel is going first.
Oh,
Right.
Yes,
Lord.
sir.
Okay.
Zazriel goes down. It's a 10-hour version. ASMR 10-hour version.
Aha! Ay.
It's
Sorry, go
okay.
ahead.
I have better AC this time.
That's the story.
So got that. Zazriel, as you creak open the door, are you doing it stealthily? Remind
Yeah,
me.
I'm going to try to.
Okay, roll stealth.
Hey, dirty 20. Let's go.
Nice.
These metal
Nice.
dice, I'm telling you.
Excellent.
Loaded.
So,
They were loaded dice.
Oh, no.
He
sneak-
gave me loaded dice.
you're able to sneak out enough, and as you poke your head out of the door, there's two skeletons like walking along the walls nearest you, and then there's two across the chapel walking up and down, like kind of patrolling. And then you turn towards the head of the chapel. And you see two far, bulkier, more heavily armored. They almost look somewhere between a mix of, sort of a skeleton, sort of a construct, sort of a knight. You are very familiar with these creatures.
I was about to ask that.
And then there's one more figure standing towards the head of the chapel. A knight, armored in bones. And I just have to... He has not noticed you yet. You have a surprise round.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right.
And then we're rolling for initiative.
Okay, real quick. So the distance from me, let's say, to the head of the chapel, what's the distance about, roughly?
Let's see. Distance-wise,
Yeah.
that is going to be at least a full dash away from you. So
So 60 feet.
It's going to be a little more than 60 feet. I'm going to say it's 120.
Okay. Okie dokie. I just want to see what my one spell range is.
So there's like a knight covered in bones, or is like the knight? It's made
Also,
up.
he didn't describe the Minotaur in any of that. Would like to point that out. So,
Yeah, you're right.
but wait, there's more.
Okay. So you said there was about 4 normal-looking skeletons. Yes.
Yep.
And how far away are they from each other, roughly?
They're at least 40 feet. Well, the walls of the chapel themselves are about 40 to 50 feet across. So the other skeletons, lengthwise, they're keeping about 20 feet in between them as they
Dang
go
it.
back.
There's 20 feet in between them.
Yeah.
Forget hail swords then.
So
How many times do you use that, Lou? Because we never rested.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I only used it once.
Okay.
And then Pass Without a Trace is just another like level 2. So like I have another level, second level
Okay,
spell
you're
slot.
All right, so Zaz will come out, I guess now, and with his hand on his pendant, as it starts to glow, he says, "The power of Arawe, please lend me your strength, as I will release my channel divinity, turn undead."
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to get in between. I'm gonna try to get enough space so that I can get in the 30-foot radius to get the 4 skeletons, if that's a thing.
You can hit 2 of the skeletons.
2. Crap. Actually, I won't do that then. I will just cast Sacred Flame on the two that are furthest from me.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a 60-foot radius.
As a 60-foot radius?
Or sorry, not radius. Well,
Range.
range. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
If it had a 60-foot radius, that is a whole other ordeal to take care of.
Yeah.
Clerics are already like busted enough as is.
Scratch that. Make it the 2 that are closest to us.
Okay.
So they both have to make a dex save.
Okay. Is it's a line? Is it spell or is it a target? I thought it was a target.
Oh, it is one target. I'll just target one of them then. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm getting all my spells mixed up. My bad.
Let's see. That is an 18.
Okay.
So does that save?
Yeah.
Okay. You
That's all I can do, I guess.
okay? Cool.
Wait. Yeah, that was a cantrip. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Okay. Perfect.
So my spiritual weapon, that is
And-
my second level spell slot, and it's gonna be right up to the same ones that I hit. So it's gonna appear as a
Okay.
giant glowing mace. And when I use it, I can make an attack, melee weapon attack with it. Yes.
All right.
So let's see. All right, 23 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Good. Buggers. Alright. So it's force damage. 1d8 plus my spell modifier, which is plus 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6.
Alright, just getting my dice tray ready to go.
Nice. So 6 radiant.
Pencil case, guys. That's an empty pencil case I've had since middle school.
I'm just taking some notes on this, and then oh crap, just that name. And then we're gonna roll some initiative.
Yay!
Did I get to stealth before I walked out of the room?
Yes, you can.
I
still
never
be stealth.
rolled. Should I?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Roll me a
Hi,
little stealth.
I'm going to. I have never played rogues before. I'm used to playing tanks, so the fact I'm squishy scares me.
You're not that squishy, and you
Honestly,
can also dodge
yeah,
everything.
That's
Yeah,
a 24.
rogues are not that.
All right,
squishy
you're
compared
stealthy.
Perfect.
compared to sorcerers and wizards.
Chaz, are we gonna still keep the that I get 3 attacks on my first turn?
Yes, you can have those 3
Fantastic.
attacks.
Yes, I love it. Thank you.
Alright,
You're
roll the
welcome.
roll the 7 on my initiative.
Okay.
11.
Not quite ready for.
Oh,
Or
sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
not quite ready for initiative. I'm getting HP totals real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, if you guys go ahead and roll for initiative, and I'll ask you
Okay.
for order in just a sec.
So does that mean we can re-roll our initiative? I'm kidding. Okay.
I'm scared I would roll lower.
I'm scared I would roll lower too because I have a bonus of 2, so I rolled a 5.
I have this cool thing called Dread Ambusher, which gives me a bonus initiative. So it's just like my normal initiative bonus plus my wisdom modifier, and I get a bunch of stuff on my first roll.
I just have 20 decks, so my
Nice.
initiative modifier is insane.
Jesus.
Dude. Okay. Let's roll some initiative, everybody. That, and then I'm going to do this for this one for my skellies. And
You had to put them too far away from each other, eh?
He knows
Honestly,
what he's doing.
Yeah, I know.
if they were 5 feet away from each other, it would be so much perfect. It's like much better. Not perfect English. It's getting late, and my English is just going downhill.
it's all that caffeine's starting to wear off on you.
No, I have still like 2 drinks, and I'm drinking my second one.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay. My rules. So that is 15, and then this guy. Okay. Cool. Who had anything higher than 20?
I was at 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20. Obviously.
Perfect. So we're gonna have Mal. Then 19 to 15.
15.
Okay, cool. So let's see. And then 14 to 10.
11.
Okay, cool deal.
All right, come on, Zaz. What you got?
Yeah. 9.
7.
Dylan, you're not last.
I'm not last. Let's go.
Every time I've played with you guys, I am bottom of the initiative order. Every time.
Nice. This is gonna be super fun. Mal, you're up first, man.
All right. So my sneaky little self is going to walk out of the room since I'm still kind of in there. And then, can I see the fully armored bone guy?
Yeah, you can.
I would like to use my bonus action to do that thing Inquisitive Rogues can do to get him free sneak attack. So he has to make a deception check against an insight check from me.
Okay.
Okay. So that's going to be my insight plus 5. That's 14, so 19.
Okay. Again. And it has to be deception?
Yes.
Okay. Just if he has anything else that I need to worry about. Okay. Ooh. He fails.
Nice. Cool. So now I have free sneak attack. And I believe it's 3d6 at my level?
I think
Cool.
that sounds right.
I can look. Hang on. Let me pick the book up. And that's on not knowing how to play a rogue still.
What? You're level 5, right? Level 5, right?
Yes.
3d6,
Yeah, it's 3d6. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. So I'm going to take out my short bow because I want to get close to this man.
Okay.
And I would like to pop a cap at him.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Does an 18 plus 8 hit?
Ooh, an 18 plus 8. Yeah,
I
that's
think
gonna
I need
hit.
to check. I didn't check to make sure these were unbalanced. I think I need to make sure they're not unbalanced in my favor. Okay, so it's going to be 3. I need another d6 for the damage. Give me just a second.
Hey, Jay, can I have those dice? Because I've been rolling low like most of tonight.
You sure you don't want my loaded dice?
I would
My metal
love some
dice?
loaded dice.
All right.
Loaded metal dice.
Surprisingly, my opalite
First,
dice have
okay,
been
so
really
Chaz,
well.
how I'm going to do it is I'm going to roll the initial, because I don't get to add my dex mod to the sneak attack. So I'm going to roll just the damage with my dex mod, and then I will roll the other 3d6.
Okay, cool.
That's not good. Okay.
I also have metal dice. One of my friends got it for me for Christmas a couple of years ago.
7 plus 6
Yeah.
plus 2. Give
I
me
got
just a
these
second.
for
I need a
Christmas.
calculator.
I'm
Birthday
cursed.
gift.
I'm cursed. I just rolled these as just to see. I rolled 2 3s in a row. I am cursed. Not my dice. Me specifically.
So Malachus notches an arrow, aiming for the head because he remembers from last time. And he does. Wait, hold on. That was 5. I just swiped out of my calculator and I already forgot. Give me just a second. Okay, so that was 3, 3, 6, 2 plus 5. So that's 5, 6, 7. 6 is 12, 13, 14. 15 damage. Sorry.
Okay.
So I
okay,
crack
cool.
him in the head for 15 damage.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to walk back in the room with the rest of my movement.
So, ooh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. He takes it. But your presence is now known.
Yes, but I'm at least hiding in the room behind people because I couldn't stealth again because I need my bonus action to get sneak attack on him.
I'm very concerned about the fact that Chaz said he takes it, like he had the option to not take it.
Anyway, continue, Chaz.
Now
So-
let's find out how many legendary actions it has.
So, what happens next? one of the undead soldiers moves down towards the door, towards Zazriel, and takes out his longbow, knocks a few arrows, and attacks.
Okay.
Okay, that one was a no. Okay. See. Oh, so I need to like better organize my things. 18 and a 16.
Yeah, they both hit.
Yeah. So that's gonna be. Where's my D8? Okay. 7 and 9 piercing damage.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, that was. I'm actually a little surprised
Okay.
about that myself.
16 damage. Jeez.
Okay. Next, what happens? The skeletal knight peers over and he calls out, "We have intruders." And he's going to hold his action. But
I'm not leaving that room.
come forth. He also says, "Come forth." And the door across from the chapel breaks down.
I told you guys we should have taken care of it first.
There's now a minotaur skeleton in the room, guys. So
Chaz, remind me,
So
Chaz, hey
dead.
buddy, remind me after the stream to talk to you about balancing encounters. Sorry, go ahead.
don't worry. There's other elements at play here.
Shit, don't spoil it. Make us feel like we did it.
You'll
Continue.
see what's gonna happen.
Make us feel the fear of God. Make us feel the fear of a TPK.
Hey, it very well could happen, especially since you just asked me.
I'm having flashbacks.
Anyway,
Like on the one hand, make me feel the fear of I need to open up a new blank character sheet and get to work. But on the
I
other
must
hand,
having
say,
back
though,
sooner than I
four
thought,
of
boys.
four of you guys can deal radiant damage. Just saying.
that's
But
This is-
that's all the help I'm gonna give you. Anyway, next up,
Resistant to fire. Dang it.
the yeah, no, I think the other skeleton's gonna hold. Corvina, it's you. Or
Awesome.
not skeleton. I mean, other undead soldier.
So there was like
Sure.
the big guy who's saying like, "Oh, by the way, this is my buddy." I want to
He's
attack
the
that
one I
guy.
shot. Yeah, he's the one I already shot at.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Bonus action. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him. So that's just like
Okay.
extra damage. And three arrows just at him.
Okay.
Okay.
So Hunter's Mark, that gives you
It just gives me extra damage whenever I attack him. So like
okay, cool.
if I attack him 3 times, I'm pretty sure I would get extra 3d6 if I do hit him.
Cool.
Please. No, it's fine. Does 18 hit?
No.
what?
Wait, was this against the big one or just one of the general ones?
No, the big one.
the big guy.
Okay.
So 1 arrow doesn't hit. That's okay. Still got 2 others. Oh, that's not gonna hit. That's please.
What is it? Wait, what is it? I still want to hear it.
5 plus 9, whatever that is.
14.
Yeah, no, that's definitely
There
not
you
gonna hit. 14, right?
17.
Yep. Nope, that doesn't hit.
Fantastic.
18
Okay, so-
doesn't hit. Are you kidding?
I don't like how happy Chaz gets when we're scared. Like, the DM's supposed to be helping us tell our story.
I'm gonna keep the,
I feel like I'm just getting my
What's
own
a
medicine
sword
thrown right
without
back into my
tension?
face.
I'm still gonna keep the Hunter's Mark on him because I have advantage on perception checks. Also, pretty sure. Let me check. Yes, I have advantage on perception and like wisdom checks to like try to find him and stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
With that, I'm going to. Here's some flavory stuff. I'm just gonna sprinkle it.
All right.
You fire at this guy, and in an intimidating voice, he calls back, "Pathetic ranger. You think you stand a chance because you stalk the gloom."
oh, now it's personal.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hun.
By the way, she's multi-classed into a
God.
barbarian. She'd like to rage.
God, sure. No, actually, my character wouldn't. My character wouldn't. I would, but my character wouldn't. So she's gonna like
Anything
curse.
else?
I'm just I have like plus 10 to speed, so like with my 40 speed, let's see, what should I do? So I just
Keep in
came out
mind,
of the room, right?
there's. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just came out of the room, right? Like I'm like, all right, so the room we were in, and I'm seeing like, I'm gonna try to. Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna stay there and like very angry, just like prepare my next shot at him.
Okay. Sounds good.
It's so hard to hold myself back from like what I want to do, but like my character wouldn't, so I can't.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay. So, just so I have a good mental map, Zazriel and Corvina are the ones who are out of the room right now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
I walked right back in there.
Okay, cool. One of the regular skeletons, one that's actually pretty close, actually, like, the one I think that Zazriel attacked first is going to come up and give you a little stabby stab with his short sword.
He's learned the spell stab.
Yeah,
It takes
it's
no
a
spell
pretty
slot.
advanced technique.
Yeah.
called stab.
Amazingly, in spite of the fact that it is a spell and not a cantrip, it does not take spell slots.
Yeah.
No,
Surprise-
Incredibly enough.
it's kind of like a racial feat for everybody.
It just
Yeah.
takes my happiness away when it rolls high enough.
Zazriel, does a 14 hit you? Pretty sure it does.
Just meet it, beat it.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, honey. You're a cleric. You're proficient in medium armor, aren't you?
I have studded leather armor right now.
Oh,
Is
honey.
that-
Didn't
was
you
not
put on the
meant to have.
mithril?
I did, yeah. Mithril doesn't give me any extra bonus. It just makes me not have disadvantage.
Well, it only does 3 piercing damage to you, and then it's done.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice.
That's fine.
Dylan's like, I'm down again, guys.
Then,
Guys,
Okay, I got
Zaz
your
is having
wounds.
flashbacks. Anytime Zazriel says, "Let me go first," remind him, "Don't be an idiot," and do that again.
Yeah, why did the paladin go first?
That's why I confirmed with you guys. Like, are we really sending the healer first?
Hold on. My whole thing was that I underestimated the space we were in, and I thought I would be capable enough and have the range to take out the minor little
Mistakes were
skeletons that were
made,
made.
you know. Sometimes we make bad choices.
Miscalculations. That's all.
Sometimes we
Corvina.
let ourselves get hit to do fire damage to the
Yes.
guy we're fighting. It's fine.
That
the
is my
other
name.
skeleton on your side of the room moves up towards you and tries to attack,
Squirrel.
but misses.
Good.
Sometimes, and this might be a surprise to everybody, including our viewers. Sometimes players are stupid because sometimes we're just chugging that dumb bitch juice.
You think I'm drinking water? You think I'm drinking water?
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
Well, that honey.
don't sue, but yeah, it's dumb bee juice.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
also
Oh, my
making
second
me
glass of
unable
it.
to sleep.
The
for-
other 2 skeletons across the room pull out their short bows and fire an arrow at Corvina and an arrow at Zazriel.
Yep.
Zazriel,
Yep.
14.
Oh,
You're kidding me.
Ooh.
So on this episode of we're going shopping after this to get him better armor.
Yeah.
On
8
this
piercing
episode
damage.
after we get paid, we're all going shopping and getting better armor.
Oh Lord, another shopping.
Corvina, does a 19 hit you?
Yes,
6 piercing damage.
that's fine. I can take that.
Oh, you can't?
I'm offended because the guy said what he said.
You wait, say that again.
Can you tell that I'm offended because of what the guy said?
Yes. Okay. Whew. Okay, those are my skeletons. Next, it's Bowen.
Okay. How big is the hallway?
The hallway?
Like okay, sorry, poking my head out of the door, what is like the setup of the area that these skeletons are in?
Okay, so the setup is you have like 50, the chapel itself is 50 feet wide, and it's about like,
About 120 feet.
yeah, it's like 120 feet from the middle door to the main guy, and there's like another like 30, so like total the chapel is about 150 feet long.
Okay.
So it's a
Cool.
big space.
All right. And most of them are on one end, and then the Minotaur is on the other. So
There's 2 skeletons on the end, or on the same side that you are. One of the undead soldiers is coming close. There's one undead soldier that is staying put at the head, and there's the main guy, and then 2 more skeletons, and then main Minotaur on the other side.
If we only had fireball.
Okay.
If we only had fireball.
All right.
Raise your hand right now if you have any AoE attacks. Any AoE at all. Raise your hand. We're dead. We're dead. All right, pack it back. Get the funerals get started.
Look, I don't know why I have this prepared, but I do. I'm gonna cast Web. It's a 20-foot cube, and then I would like to get the Minotaur in it, and if I can, any of the skeletons around it, using diagonal.
Yeah, I'll say you can get the Minotaur and the 2 skeletons on the other side of the room. What
Cool.
do they need to do anything?
Dex save.
Awesome. Okay. 1 for skeletons, 1 for my Minotaur. Oh. Yeah, the Minotaur rolled a 7, and the
Cows don't got high
skeletons got a 13.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at my save. So my spell save DC is 15, so they are all restrained.
Nice.
And hold on, let me go back to the spell. Yeah, they're just restrained. Cool. And that was my action. And as a bonus action, I'm going to I'm gonna say to Kaiser, go, and point at the big one, the on like swiveling around. Just kind of tell Kaiser to go out into the hallway and attack the knight, I guess.
The dude I shot at.
Yeah, that one.
Cool. Kaiser's movement is like
40.
40 feet? Okay, cool.
Can I reach them?
She can't reach him yet.
No? Okay. All right. Can she reach one of the other?
She can reach one of the undead soldiers.
All right, cool. Then she'll go for that one because I kind of just pointed in that direction.
Okay, cool.
And bonus to hit is +7, so 19.
Yes, that hits.
Cool. And then it's just the dog, so it does plus. Why do I keep calling it a dog? It's a tiger. 7 force damage.
Nice.
Thing. And yeah, and then I'm just gonna step back into the room because I'm trying to peek my head out, send my dog, send my tiger, and cast the web. So yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely done, Bowen. Cool.
Next
up, Zazriel, it's your turn.
All right. Well, first things first. The skeleton that I hit with my spiritual weapon. Did it move?
Yes, it did. It did.
Okay. Because I can move it 20 feet. Okay.
Yes. If you want to hit that same skeleton, you can.
That same skeleton's up near me, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
That skeleton, did it move out of range of the spiritual weapon at all?
It would have.
Yeah, it did move
I'm
out of
pretty-
range. Of
I'm
spiritual.
pretty sure that provokes an opportunity attack from the spiritual weapon.
Okay, yeah. Roll that opportunity attack, then move spiritual weapon.
All right. Yeah, that's not hitting.
Sorry, totally forgot about
Two.
spiritual weapon.
Yeah, no worries.
That's okay. I thought you might have, and I just wasn't sure if it triggered an opportunity attack or not. But I mean, 8 probably doesn't hit anyway, so not like it mattered.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
Worth a
Yeah.
shot.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Anywho, as my bonus action, I'll move it closer back to me so that because there's only the one skeleton that's at me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna swing at that, and that is a natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Roll that beautiful damage.
Yeah.
Do you do double damage or double dice?
So I max the 1 damage die and then add another roll.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, got
So
it.
that's on 1d8. That's 1/8 automatically.
Okay.
8 plus 7, so 15 plus my modifier, which is 3, so 18 damage of force to it.
Dude, how do you want to take it out?
Hey.
My turn.
Hey.
Hey! So this skeleton has just come attack me, and Zazra's feeling really weak, but he says, "Come to me." The skeleton just kind of, as this giant glowing mace just comes up behind it, and just smash it on top of it and cracks down on it.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Zazriel is going to book it further back, away from everything, so I can take that
Back
chance.
in the room.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at 3rd level because I'm hurting.
Nice.
Bruh. Awesome, you
So-
left me alone.
Don't worry, I'm on my way.
Like we're all just bunkered in this room. We keep popping our heads out and then hiding
Right.
back.
Poke your heads out. Here's a spell. Here's a stab. Nope.
The big bad evil guy can cast fireball, throws it in the room.
Funny you should mention that.
No.
No.
So 3 dice, that is 7 is 14, plus 5 is 19. But
Nice.
because I'm a life cleric, I get an extra 2 plus the spell level I cast at, so 2 plus 3 is 5. So 24 health I regain.
Sounds right to me.
Also, even if you did cast fireball, 2 of us are resistant to fire damage.
Yes,
Oh,
this
look
is
at
true.
that. It's also
2 out of 5.
So I just
Hey, man,
pass
the
your
rogue-
death saves.
Hey, one of them can heal, and the other one is sneaky and has sneak attack on that skeleton guy for 10 rounds. So
I'm about to get my other drink.
Pass your death save. What, like
Alright.
a car?
so as Azrael, as he's running, he just kind of holds his hand over his emblem. Araway, I need you, please. And just this glowing white energy just relieves almost all of the scratches that have hit me. I'm almost back at
Love.
Nice.
Love.
Excellent. Orion, it's your go.
Finally. All right. I'm gonna. I assume that during the surprise round and the brief time we had, I equipped my shield.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, have shield equipped, so I have that +2. Thank God. Draw my sword, rapier, and gonna go out. Out of the room. How far away did you say the skeleton guards were? Not the big guy, but.
Yeah, so there's one engaged with Corvina pretty much just right next to you.
Okay.
The other side of the room is about 50 feet away.
I'll worry about that later. This one is closer, and I am a melee fighter. So I would like to hit it with my sword.
Okay, cast
Right.
sword.
Normally, I would say I would like to hit it with my big sword, but I do not have a big sword, unfortunately.
Rip.
Hit
Add
it
that
with
on
the
shopping
pokey
trip if
sword.
you survive.
I would love to hit it with my pokey sword.
All right, roll to attack.
Anyway, so that's going to be a 12. And that's on not having cursed dice, but being cursed myself.
You know what? Hit it.
Really? Why? You know what? No, I'm not gonna.
Don't ask why.
I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
just-
ask.
Shh, it has low AC for some reason. Just accept it and hit the thing.
All right. Let's see. That's gonna be. What's that? Corvina is also within melee range, so
Yep.
Yes.
that's plus sneak attack, +2, +3. That's already 5 damage, not including
Love
whatever
those
else rolled.
pluses. Please don't roll 1.
I did roll 1, so that's.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1 on the D8, but a 5 on the D6, so kind of balances out. 6 plus 5, 11 points of damage, and
Nice.
it's this guy, and then the other guy, and then the big guy, and then this Minotaur, right?
So it's this guy, 2 skeletons on the other side, Minotaur, big guy, 2 undead soldiers.
Wait, didn't two skeletons get trapped with the Minotaur in the net?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some web. Are you?
Okay, the reason why I ask is so that I know whether or not I want to burn a Divine Smite or if I want to save them. I'm going to save them. I only have 3, so I'm going to hold on to those for a little while.
What? I mean,
And, oh man, you want to know something really unfortunate? I wasted my Channel Divinity earlier because I have a Channel Divinity that would have been really useful for this fight, but I assume that in the time between then and now, we did not take a short rest.
Nope.
All right.
no. Oh,
right.
no.
Unless it took
Wait.
us an hour to break into a window, then that's really...
Did that count as a short rest?
No.
Yeah. I
Okay.
figured. All right.
Anything
and
else,
so-
Orion?
Yeah, in that case, that's going to be the end of my turn.
Yep. Okay, cool. In order to break out of this web, Bowen, is there anything I need to know?
It's just deck saves on your turn again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The Minotaur tries to break through and break out of the web, but it is still restrained.
Okay.
Next. Mal, it's your turn.
All right. I would like to bonus action stealth while I'm in the room.
Okay. Be stealthy, my man.
That's plus 11 to a 13, so that's going to be 24.
Okay.
And so I'm going to kind of go out the room, and since I still have my thing on that guy, the big dude, because it lasts 10 rounds, so I still have sneak attack on him.
Yep.
I'm just going to frickin'... I'm going to shoot him again.
Okay. Roll to attack.
I'm guessing 11 doesn't hit.
Yep. Nope. That misses hardcore.
All right, I'm just going to fire, miss, look around to see if
Yikes.
anybody noticed, then just step back into the room.
Nice. Cool. All right, Mal. That's your go, I guess. Now, the soldier who was moving down. He was about halfway. And then he's still... Yeah, no. He'll just keep moving down. And he's going to take out his bow. And he's going to fire at Orion. We'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, he gets 3 attacks with that.
Ooh.
See how well he does. Sword. Okay. So I think Orion's AC naturally like with his shield, is an 18. So only I'm just gonna say one of those hits. I feel bad that he's not. I attack him right as he flips out for just a second. So I'll come back to that. Next up, the big guy. He takes he raises a hand. And oh crap, what's the range on this? You know what? This is how we're gonna do this. He raises his hand and is shrouded in a purple dark crackling energy. And then he casts it out. And a cloud of darkness erupts from a point in the room, obscuring your view. It's not close enough, unfortunately, to blind you, but it is enough to obscure him from your vision. So there's a cloud of darkness now in the room. In addition, he's going to shout towards the skeletons. My servants, do not fail me. And they're going to have advantage on their next strength check to get out of the web.
What did I miss in the 2 minutes I was gone?
It's a dex. Jazz. It's a dex check.
It's a dex check.
It's
Okay.
a dex check.
So
It's a dex just to get out,
It would be
It's
saving
a
throw.
here. Let me double check.
or just
Yeah,
the
it's a dex save.
Okay, but that's
like
just when the
every
original.
time the creature starts their turn in or enters the web, it's
Okay.
a dex save or restrained.
Okay, perfect. I'll still give him advantage on getting out of it though. So
Yeah,
Just
yeah, no, yeah. I
wasn't
just wanted to specify that it was dex, not strength. That's all.
perfect. Thank you. So yeah, he calls out, "My servants, do not fail me." Then another skeleton will, or not the skeleton. The other undead soldier moves around the cloud of darkness and then fires his longbow at. He's going to take a shot at Corvina, a shot at Zazriel, and then a shot at Orion. First, Orion does an 18 hit.
Barely. That meets the My AC right now is exactly 18.
Nice. Cool. We're going to D8s. Okay. That's going to be a solid. Pluses. That's going to be 4 piercing damage for you.
Okay.
Zazriel,
mm-hmm.
that's a 9. It misses.
Ha! About time.
Corvina, that's a 21. For a grand total of 7 piercing damage.
Love that.
Bad touch, bad touch, bad touch.
Corvina, it's now your turn.
Well, I still had Hunter's Mark on the guy, so technically I have advantage on perception checks, but with Cloud of Darkness, that would be just a straight roll, right? To try to figure out where he is.
Yeah, that would be a straight roll.
Would that count as my action, or is it just a free action to try to find him?
That will be. We'll give that. Yeah, that can be a free action.
All right, awesome, thank you. Why are you like this? You're going to jail. That in total was hey Siri, 6 plus 8.
14.
14.
Yeah, with magical darkness obscuring you, I'm gonna say that is not gonna do it.
Can dark vision see through the darkness, or is it only
Nope.
magical light?
It's magical
Okay,
darkness.
that's what I thought.
All
So
right.
only magical light can counter it. Gotcha.
So now, because I can't find him, I'm just gonna shoot at the Minotaur.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna be 2 arrows at him.
Okay.
Please, please, please. Okay. That's 15.
Yep, that'll hit.
And then another one. Please. Okay, that's so much better. 20 something to hit.
Yep, that'll hit. Roll damage for both arrows.
Oh, I almost said a word. Okay. That's
Hey, we get one.
that's 5 piercing for one of the arrows.
Okay.
And then the other one is 9 piercing.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And no, yeah, I'm just gonna like stand my ground. And I forgot there's a skeleton right next to me, but I think Ryan got it, right?
I stabbed it. I don't think I killed it though.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's still alive. There's one skeleton on your side of the room.
So,
That's
yeah,
still.
I can't even move. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Forget it. Yeah, that's the end.
Okay. Cool deal. So that one is gone. The one that is next to you, Corvina, it is going to try to stab you with its short sword. And that's... What was that, 15? No, it's not. It shouldn't be that high. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a 15.
Me to beat it.
Okay, cool. And that's going to be a grand total of 4 piercing damage.
Ouch. Okay,
I'm in danger.
not quite. I'm getting there, but I
Alright.
should be okay. Maybe.
Next up, skeletons across the room are going to start struggling a little bit. And one is still stuck in that web. Oh my gosh. I just rolled double 9s. Yep, that is not going to... Those skeletons are still stuck in that web. Great move, Bowen. Oh.
Bowen is MVP this session, you guys.
We have no choice but to stand.
Yes. Bowen, it's now your turn.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's concentration. Sad. Bonus action. Bonus action. Kind of poke my head out and egg Kaiza on again to try and bite at the undead creature that it's standing in front of. So Kaiza got the exact same roll as last time. With its +7 is a 19 to hit.
Nice. Yeah, roll that damage on that undead soldier.
Tiger damage.
9.
Very nice. Very nice.
9
Okay.
force. 9 force damage from the tiger. And then I hate concentration.
You can still cast spells as long as they aren't concentration.
Yeah, I know, but like
Shout
all
out
the
to
ones I
Pyro Nick
wanted
with the
to.
Twitch Prime, FYI.
Hell yes.
For real, thank you.
Thank you.
Woo!
We appreciate all the support we can get.
Okay. Well, and then I'm just gonna oh gosh, is there any? Nope. It's all. I had something prepared. I promise. I was like planning my turn ahead of time, and then I just realized it had the mark on it for concentration. So instead, I'm just gonna walk up to Zazriel, tap him on the shoulder, and cast Cure Wounds.
I would.
As it's happening anyways. Take my heal bot.
Okay.
So basically what happens is out of like I undo a cap at the end of the handle for my maul, and these tiny little spiders, robot spiders, kind of crawl out and they stitch up
Aw.
whatever stuff
Oh,
you
that's
have.
so.
Fascinating.
Oh, that's precious.
I hate spiders so much.
It's not a lot, but I know you got hit like a lot recently. So, 8 HP back. Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am back to full. Thank you.
Right.
Duck back into the room. Oh, I thought you got hit like a lot more than that.
I healed myself with cure wounds.
Oh, whoops. Well, whatever.
You said quiet and take my healing, so I'm like, okay.
Alright, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, then I'll jump back into the room and concentrate on web.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Next up, we have Zazriel. It's your go.
All right. So,
HP and angry.
my spiritual weapon has 20 feet of movement I can push it to. Is there anything I can put it toward to hit it?
Yes.
Anything in reach? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can move it. Oh, actually, hold on. No, you moved it towards the
Moved it
skeleton.
back towards
Yeah,
you.
there's still the one skeleton next to Corvina that is
Okay.
still alive.
Yeah.
So.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit it with that.
Please do.
Move it. Yeah, move it and hit it with that. So that is 18
You
to
hear
hit.
Covina going out.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah. So, oh god, what was it before? 1d8, I said? Spells. Spiritual weapon, it is, yes, 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Ooh. Nice and 1d8. 1 plus 3 is 4. Quick maths.
Oh,
Quick
okay.
maths.
You hit it, and like it kind of like buckles off to the side like it buckles to the side, but like is still keeping together. But it is on
Okay.
Undeath's door.
So how many of the normal-esque skeletons are there? Just the one left?
So there's the one next to Corvina, there's the two in the web with the Minotaur, and that's it.
Okay, so if I move up 30 feet toward the ones that are caught in the web,
Okay.
Is there 30 feet in between us now?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to look up and say, Arawe, please lend me your strength one more time. As my pendant starts to glow, and I open up my arms, revealing a vast light shining on them. So they have to make wisdom saving throws for me, please.
Does the light break the darkness?
Does the light break the darkness?
I don't know.
Is it magical?
Well,
light,
it's
technically
just
speaking?
it's I think the light is just more flavor. I'm using turn undead.
Okay. Yeah.
Does the
We'll
spell
keep that.
say light happens? Because if so, then it's magical.
I'm gonna roll those wisdom saves. Ooh. Okay. One skeleton and 1 minute one skeleton and 1 minotaur save. The other skeleton has
So it was above 14.
yeah.
Okay.
The other one got an 11.
All right. So if it's below half rating, it just burns up into ash as it's
Half or
destroyed.
below and it dies. Okay.
Yep.
Then one skeleton burns up in the web,
All right.
and it is dust. It is gone.
Point about the web spell and burning.
Oh no.
Hey, it's not actual
It's
fire.
not. No,
Is
it's
it
not
actual fire or is it radiant
no.
stuff?
It's just radiance.
It's
Yeah.
the fire is
Just
just the
it automatically
flavor.
destroys them.
Flavor fire.
Okay.
Flavor fire. Ah, yes, the spice.
I have a question.
Just gotta sprinkle it in a little bit,
Actually,
you
I'll
know?
wait till my turn.
Just
Yeah.
so that everybody's aware for future reference, if the web had caught on fire, for every 5 cubic foot and 1 round, it's 2d4 fire damage. Which
No,
isn't a
so
lot,
we could
but
burn
like,
the church is what I'm hearing.
okay.
Time to hellish rebuke your net.
No.
Too bad they can't attack you.
Hey, can you shoot a net at me for literally no reason at all?
Jesus. Jay.
All right, Orion, it's your turn.
Hi. Hello.
And yeah,
I'm gonna cast a stab on the skeleton still in front of me.
okay. Roll to attack.
Math. I just pulled up the calculator app. 19.
Okay, how do you want to take it out?
Yeah. All right. So as like Dazriel's off over here, Corvina's off over here. The other two are back in the room. Orion has his rapier. It's not a valiant long sword or a great sword or anything like that. It's just a rapier. That's all he has. And he sees this undead before him. I'm very good at describing these kinds of things.
This is
all
wonderful.
right? And it just twists around in his hands and just with a massive swing of his arms stabs it right through the rib cage and watches as it was a skeleton, right?
Yeah.
All right. Watches as what little necrotic life was remaining in its eyes drains and the bones fall collapsing to the ground. Pulls it out, kind of just like dusts off some of whatever ash and bone dust is left and looks to the others and says, all right, what's next? Sorry, that wasn't in his voice. All right, which one's next?
Nice. Anything else for you?
Do I have a bonus action I could potentially use? The answer to that question is no. I can. I do have my movement though. I have not moved. So I'm going to move in closer to the other skeleton that's still in the room and a threat.
Okay.
Actually.
That's an undead soldier.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm going to move closer to the Minotaur.
Okay. Cool deal.
Minotaur. Yeah, so I'm going to move a little bit closer to him. The Minotaur is still like 120 feet ahead, right?
No, the Minotaur is like 20 feet ahead of you now.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to move a little bit closer. Not like right in front of it so that it could potentially, break out of the web and strangle me to death, but closer.
Oh, it wouldn't strangle you. It would maul you over. I mean...
Ooh. I did not need details, but all right.
Cool. So, nice.
Speaking of my divine smites on this thing.
Speaking of the Minotaur.
Oh.
Speaking of mauling you over. It's...
Also, if it has like reach or range stuff, it can still do them. Like as restrained, just at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
Okay. Yeah. It had that, but it just rolled a nat 20.
Oh yeah, cool. Breaks out of the web.
So it breaks out of the web.
Yeah.
Like it.
Where are
it
you,
yanks,
six-sided cat?
It yanks, swings its like massive massive steel-handled axe, and charges at our paladin friend Orion. And wait, somebody else is close too, aren't they?
I'm in the room.
Kaisa's out there technically, but I don't know where in relationship to everything else.
Yeah, so Kaisa
I think it might have been.
Here's kind of a diagram of what I'm working with. So you guys entered from up top, and the Minotaur and the web is like down here. That's like where the big guy is. Darkness is like right around here, and yeah, that's about what I got right now.
I think Zazriel is a little bit closer to the web, but I don't remember exactly.
That's it.
To be honest, I have a bad memory, so I could just be making that up.
I'm 30 feet away from the web.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like 10 feet in front of the Minotaur, so I think you're safe.
For now.
I'm in front of the room. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah. I'm in the room just like listening to everything go down. Like.
So it's going to charge forward and duck its head down and it's going to try to gore you.
I played
Gross.
minotaurs. I know how this
For
works.
Ryan
Yep.
with its
Yikes.
horns. So that's going to be. That's a 24 to hit.
You know what? Shockingly enough, a 24 somehow doesn't hit despite the AC supposed to be 18. I just remembered that he actually has he's actually a Warforged and he also has a +5 armor. No, it hits. A 24 hits, Chaz.
So that's 8 piercing damage, but because it's charging you full on in its rage, it's undeathly rage.
When it's a barbarian.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
We love goring rush and hammering horns.
Yeah.
30-20.
Oh, very nice.
Watch it doesn't save.
I finally
does.
got a different set of dice for me to roll because the other one wasn't working out, so I grabbed a different one that I had. This one's actually been working
Yeah,
out.
no,
It's much
I
better.
already have one in like dice jail. It just escaped. Give me a second.
I
So-
unfortunately do not have a dice jail, so
It's needed.
It like rams you with its horn and does an extra 4 piercing damage.
alright.
But you, in your paladinly power, managed to withstand its. Yeah, it managed to withstand its charge, and it pushes you back a little bit. But you're engaged. You're with it, and you are not knocked prone. You are just very actively right there, kind of holding yourself against it.
Oh,
If
it's on
you
now.
decide, well, it's a little too big to grapple. I was debating that, but
I
that's
would
what
like. I will say one thing. So earlier there was like a little flicker of purple hellish flame. Very, very briefly, but he stopped himself. Now he looks up at this beast, and his eyes start glowing from a dark color to a more vibrant red. Says, "Oh, it's on now." Hellish rebuke.
Yes.
Yes!
All right. Oh,
All right. I believe hellish rebuke is a dex save.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, it got a 17.
17 still passes, but that's still 2d10.
It's still half damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy for you.
That's going to be 3 fire damage because I rolled a 6.
Oof. Okay, cool though. All right.
Yeah. Any
You're-
damage is damage. All right.
This is true. All right, now let's back up to you, buddy.
Alright, so the darkness is still there.
Yes.
And I'm guessing if I used thaumaturgy to make any torches light up, that technically still wouldn't count as magical light. So. What, Jess? Did you say something?
Yeah, no,
Okay. So I'm gonna. Oh gosh. Okay. Are there any like skeleton-y things close to the door?
like the front door?
No, the door to the room I'm in.
No.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just kind of meander out the door, and I'm gonna look around, and I'm gonna see this minotaur just getting yeeted by fire, and I'm going to move my freaking free sneak attack to him, so he has to roll a deception against my insight.
Okay.
Oh, fudge.
That is a solid. That's a solid roll of 12, but with its modifiers, that's a solid 9.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
In the
Wait,
cursed
hold on. The
dice.
party's near it, right?
Yeah, the
Aiden's
party's
right
near
there.
him.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to. I
He's
just
engaged.
literally.
He's
Freaking,
engaged
I
with
just
Orion.
waste. I'm so dumb. Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna try to hit it.
Cool.
Just shoot it.
Hit that thing.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Okay. That's a 8 plus 1. That's a 19.
Yeah, hit that thing.
All right. So I will roll my. It's plus 5. Yes. So I will roll the first attack. Another 2. So that's a 5, 6, 7, and then with the sneak attack, that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. And I'm aiming for the face again because I just go headshots now.
Okay. Yeah, you aim for it, and you see this arrow go right through the skull. And
Cool.
yeah, it does.
I'll walk back in the room.
does damage. Nice.
My God.
Okay.
You coward!
Yeet back in the room.
Don't worry, I'm gonna
Goes
drag
out,
him later
yeah.
because of that.
Goes back in. I like to
And I'm gonna
imagine
drag you later for taking damage.
as this is happening, Orion just finishes the hellish rebuke, looks over, sees you pop out, stab, and then disappear again, and goes, "You coward!"
I'm not very good at not getting hit. My sister would kill me if I died.
You're a rogue, aren't you? Get out here and fight!
My sister would kill me if I died.
Then don't die. It's simple as that.
Yeah, last time not dying didn't go too well.
Nice. Okay, cool deal. This other undead soldier is going to continue moving forward towards. Let's see. I have to. Okay, it's close enough to Zazriel. It's going to come up with its longsword. And it's going to attack you twice. Oh, that's interesting. It rolled in that one on one of its attacks, so it's going to lose its third attack. And its other attack was a 15? Yeah, 15. So that is 8 slashing, I think. It's 8 sword damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's what it is. One-handed. Cool. And that's that skeleton's turn. Next. You hear a booming voice from the head of the chapel. What are you adventurers doing here anyway?
I want to decapitate him.
The voice is
I wanna
not
kill him
familiar
before you
to
kill
any of us at all. Like, basically,
No.
it's not Reaver or Halo.
No, it's not Reaper.
Cool.
Okay.
Just wanted to double check.
Hey, I wasn't
Respond.
here when this happened. Quick backtrack question. My power was being stupid when this happened. Did any of you guys insight check the guy who told us to go to the cathedral?
Jay, that's on you. You're the inside guy.
Oh no, and I just let him go too.
Gosh, Jay, what would your sister say?
Hey, I'm being a coward this time, so she will be proud of me.
Sorry, that was a quick detail. Chaz, you were saying something else.
Yeah, is anybody going to respond to him?
I can't think of anything snarky right now because I'm so angry.
I will. Oh, actually, you know what? Malachus is Malachus. Malachus will just go. My good man, we're adventurers. Do we need reason to be anywhere?
Well, if that's how you see it.
Also, do you even own this place? I mean, friggin', you could fix it up a little bit at least. Like, come on. I don't think you own it here. We were sent because we heard there were some vandals just littering the place with dead bodies and just who didn't belong here. Now, if you would state your business, maybe we could end all of this hostility.
You have vicious mockery, Jay?
I do not.
Level in Bard. Like,
I might need to.
Just to get vicious
Disrespectful.
mockery.
just for vicious mockery.
Disrespectful, boy.
Now, if you're willing to sit and talk about what's going on here with this whole operation, I'm sure we could come to terms, but until then, we are going to have to keep kicking your ass.
I like the image of just
Ooh, the laugh,
Malachus
though.
just over here, like mouthing off to the bad guy, and the rest of us
Just
are like
staring at the
about
just-
to engage in combat and just slowly looking over at him, like, what are you doing?
He's just
He's
staring
all
at the
bark,
window,
no
knowing full well
bite.
he could just dive out of it and run.
It's all bark, no bite. It's fantastic.
So you hear this laughter. My, you are a funny one. I do hope we can meet each other on the field of combat someday soon.
Well, maybe if you didn't throw darkness around yourself, we could.
And my magic users, you begin to feel a hum.
Oh no.
I do hope you have fun with my servants.
Hey, I'll stop
Can I
hiding.
s-
You stop hiding.
Can I scream? Because I think I know what he's gonna do. Can I just scream, "You coward! Leave the shadows so I can confront you like a man."
What she said.
Don't be a hypocrite.
Hold on.
Again, sister would kill me if I died.
So,
Look, I'm willing to
Question.
come out if he's willing to come out, okay? And I don't mean the closet. I mean just the darkness. We can talk about the other thing later.
Kenobi.
Not the time, not the time, not the time.
Zazriel!
so
What's up?
you said the darkness was kind of like off on one side, right? And the webs were kind of on the other side.
It's like... Let me darken this thing up. So...
I was wondering if I cast Prestidigitation and I made it like a little like bolt of light pass through darkness, would that work?
Technically, that's magical light, but I don't think that's how
It's a
Prestidigitation's
cantrip.
light works.
Yeah,
I don't think that's how
Prestidigitation-
Prestidigitation's light works.
It's a lower level spell than the actual darkness, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
RIP.
So you can kind of start to see a little bit around the cloud of darkness, but it is
But I don't
still
I don't see him directly then.
correct.
Could
That's
he
gonna- that's
tell
gonna
by where
cast-
his voice came from?
Am I able to make some sort of perception check?
I have advantage on perception. I still have it lasts for an hour.
It is
Magical
kind of
darkness.
echoing around. You do like from like context and stuff. It is he's probably at the head of the chapel, but you don't like have an exact location.
Oh, I'm about to do something dumb.
Is the hum similar to the earlier hum?
Yes.
I'm about to do something.
I
really
didn't
dumb.
say it, I just mouthed it.
Exactly. We still have one. We still have one.
Because guys, I have hold person, but I can't see him.
I'm gonna. Should I? Yeah. So I can't. We saw where he
So-
was, right? Like before the cloud of darkness stuff.
I have,
You saw
I mean,
where
I
he
have
was.
light. I have the cantrip light.
But there's another
Cantrip.
turn that needs to happen, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
You're right. You're right.
So the second soldier who has pretty sure I hope I didn't mess up my narration and taking my notes, but he stayed up at the top. He Oh no, he hasn't stayed up. I remember I made him move. Like up. Yeah. He sees you, and basically like these undead soldiers are like on either side of the cloud of darkness. Let's see. And the second one takes out its bow and fires one at Zaz, one at Orion, and is going to go one for Corvina. So that's going to be Zaz for... Yeah, that will be a dirty 20 for a total of 6 piercing.
Okay.
Corvina, that was a nat 1.
Yes.
So that's going to miss hardcore, and I'm going to give him disadvantage on his last attack.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, and that's only going to be a 13 to Orion, and that is not going to hit. I know that much.
Yes,
So-
I live. I live to see another day.
Very nice. Corvina, it's your go.
Hmm.
Jay.
Jay!
I saw that. I was like,
what's happening?
I'm thinking if I'm gonna do something really stupid or if I just. Okay. So before he cast the darkness, was there anyone else like next to him?
Nope.
He was
I
just by
mean-
himself.
Yeah, it was just him by himself.
How far away is like where he was from me?
The
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, from you, that's going to be about. You've been pretty much by the door the whole time, right? You
Yeah.
haven't actually moved. Yeah, that's basically he's still at least 120 feet away from you.
Can I once again try to like perception check him?
Yeah, you can try.
So straight roll, right?
Yeah, give it a straight roll.
You're dice jail too. Okay, that's a no. That's what 13.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna hit.
Okay.
Or pierce, percept. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? Sure, why not? I'm gonna start heading towards the darkness.
Okay, cool. You head towards the darkness. There is, I mean, if you want to make any range attacks against the soldiers, you can too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I have 2 attacks. So just whatever like skeletons on the way, I'll just roll to attack.
Okay.
So first roll, that's a natural 20.
Dude.
Yeah.
God, it's
Finally.
the cursed I said that I thought it was
Yes.
cursed.
It's
Okay.
when all else are cursed, it is not.
Honestly, so that's a 29 to hit.
Dude. All right, hit that undead soldier.
All right, and then second attack, I would just roll to like hit another soldier.
Okay. You're doing bow?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You can do that.
So my second attack is a 22.
All right, yeah, those both hit.
All right, so for natural 20, you said 1 full damage,
And
and
then one extra, yep.
all right, let me get my calculator real quick. So, okay. So for the nat 20 skeleton that I shot, 18 piercing. And for the other one, oh god, okay, I'm just gonna use another one because that felt really far away. Okay, that's 12 piercing for the other one.
Nice.
Bless you.
And I'm just heading towards the darkness still.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
I'm proud of
Next
you.
up, we've got my one skeleton left in the web. Oof, we're gonna re-roll that because that didn't go very well. Yeah, that's a 15.
Which
So
is my DC, so yeah, it breaks.
Cool. So that finally breaks out of the web, and it's going to come up and come next to Orion, and make an attack with its short sword.
Don't like.
That was a 3. It misses.
Whew. Thank God.
That's right. 3. Yeah.
Playing a paladin and a bard back to back on a regular basis does so much whiplash. Because, like, here's the thing. I'm here with my paladin with an AC of 16, sometimes 18 with the shield. Then I go play my bard who has a AC of 14 and just turned 15. And then I have another paladin that I'm playing with an base AC of 19. So imagine whipping between these three all at once and hearing various different numbers and getting scared every single time.
Yep, that's a move, my man.
Nice.
Okay, that one, it's your turn.
Okay. Question: how long did we travel to get to the cathedral from where we were in the city? Like, how far of a distance was that?
That's going to be at least a couple of miles.
Oh, okay. That's a dumb idea then. Okay. Ignoring my half-baked plan for the turn, and instead dropping the web because nobody's in it anymore.
Yep.
I lit it on fire.
So it just kind of like falls to the ground basically. And then I am, where is it? It's in my always prepared. Frick it. I'm gonna cast branding smite on my maul.
Ooh.
As a bonus action, and then run out of the room at the nearest thing I can find and start trying to hit it.
Okay, yep, that's going to be Undead Soldier number 1. That is closest to Kaiza.
Oh, cool. Convenient. But my bonus, and then 13.
Yeah, that's not going to hit.
Yeah,
Which
didn't think
point you're
so.
next to your animal, give yourself advantage.
Okay. Ah, that was much better. 27.
Jeez.
Yep, that will hit.
Hey.
Nice.
I rolled a 19 and my weapon is magical. Okay, so 2d6 for the weapon and then 2d6 for radiant. Do you need them separated?
Nah.
Okay. Okay, so that's the total of 18 damage for the first attack. If it's still up, I have 2 attacks.
It is still up, just
Cool.
barely.
Great. Second attack that I have. Do I still have Tiger advantage, or was that a one-time thing?
I think just a one-time thing.
All right, cool.
Did I give you inspiration earlier? I feel like I did.
Yes, you did, but I also rolled a dirty 20. So.
Okay. Oh, good. Well. Well.
Dirty.
In that case.
Rolled a 12.
Yeah. No. I've been having him use his bow. Okay. Yeah. Hit it.
Cool. Branding smite, my dude, is my favorite thing in the freaking world. 11.
Okay.
11 damage.
How do you want to take him out?
Yay.
Okay. So, basically, because my tiger was helping me out the entire time, I'll be like, I kind of want Kaiza, like, even though they did actually make the attack just for flavor purposes, to kind of like knock the legs out from under him, and then I smash it with my maul, and kind of it's a skeleton, so like the I want the skull to crack in half on the ground.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
as
Is this
Balance
just a
gonna be
skeleton or the
traumatized about this
Minotaur?
later. It's just a skeleton.
Okay.
no, that was one of the undead soldiers, guys.
Oh. Definitely good
That
shrimp
was
for the
one
head.
of my beefier undeads.
Oh,
Good job. That 27. Anything else?
no, that's it. I used up everything.
Cool. Awesome. Finally, we come to We have Zazriel, Orion, you're on deck.
Yay. So, there are no more small skeletons left? Question mark.
Yeah, there's no more small skeletons.
Okay, and there's what, like one beefy one or two beefy ones left?
There's one beefy one and the Minotaur.
And then
Current fighting the Minotaur.
And the
Okay.
guy's in the darkness, isn't he?
I want to kill him.
okay,
You can't see the other guy.
if I traverse through this web, does that make it difficult?
The web is
terrain?
gone.
The web's gone.
Web's gone.
It was
You are-
difficult terrain, but it's gone.
Zazriel, just for your notice, you are right next to Orion and the Minotaur.
Am I able to move my spiritual weapon back, kind of up beside me, or is it like still too far away?
You moved about 20 feet.
Yeah, it moves 20 feet.
Yeah, it can move right up next to you.
Sweet. And if I'm right by the Minotaur, so if I move it, then I can hit it with it?
Yes.
Perfect. So I'm going to do that for my bonus action. So that is 24 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Nice. Please don't roll another one. That is okay. Didn't roll a 1, but I rolled 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So 5
Quick
force
maths.
damage. Exactly.
Okay.
5 force damage to this
I just
Minotaur.
asked Siri because at this point my brain is just like sitting down.
Yeah.
And with that, I have my action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. What else do I have? A guiding bolt onto
All
this
right.
Minotaur at what spell slots do I have left? I'm gonna use it at 2nd level.
Nice.
Let's see, y'all. Guiding bolt. Just pull that up super duper quick because I forget. Guiding bolt right here. So I make a ranged spell attack against him, against this Minotaur, and that is 22 to hit.
Yep, that will hit.
Yeah. So because I use it at 2nd level, I get one more extra D8. Sorry, D6. So that is 1, 2. I don't have enough. I need more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5d6 radiant damage. Let's go.
6 radiant damage. All right, sorry. What was the total?
I'm like, no, that'd be very bad at 2nd level. That would be 14 radiant damage.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And that is all I can do.
Excelente. Cool. Dang it, I'll have to do that later. Sorry, I was checking on something. Okay, sorry. That was it, right?
Mm-hmm. That was
This is
it.
what I get for trying to multitask. Oh my god. Awesome. Cool. Orion, it's your turn.
Okay. Minotaur. Not dead.
Yep, not
Well,
dead.
technically,
It's still-
yes, it's dead. It's undead.
Well,
Yeah.
deader.
It's not twice
or dead. Or dead. Gone. Okay, cool. Is Zazriel within melee range of it?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. And I also get my sneak attack as long as I can hit it.
Oh, that's right. You're also a
Sword.
rogue.
If I can hit it, I am absolutely divine smiting it. I did not hit it.
Wait, how much?
That I rolled a 5. I have a +6, so that's an 11.
Oh.
That is. I don't know what the AC is. It's probably much higher than that.
You know what? That's gonna. This time I will say it hits because
DM's
Zazriel
mercy.
just hit it, And I mean, together you're tag teaming. You're building off of each other. Like
Yes.
All right.
there's
Okay.
it manages to be thrown off just enough that your attack hits.
Throwing him off his rhythm. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 2d8 from my divine smite already, and then I have an extra d8 because he's undead.
Okay.
Unless he's not undead and you've been lying to us this whole time.
Why
The
would I
Minotaur
do
just
that?
takes the skeleton off. Guys, I swear it was just a joke.
All right, let me hunt down another d8.
All of this was an illusion.
All of this was a very elaborate ruse. This is actually a
When have
construct.
when have I ever used illusions, guys? Like
Oh, we're
The
actually
Beholder?
still.
You were reminding me about the Beholder literally last week.
That was such a long time ago now.
that was a different age.
It was different.
time.
It's all but a memory now.
Okay, now to do some basic math. Yes, my specialty.
The real enemies of D&D.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this one was the. Okay. Wait, no, that would be the regular. This would be the radiant. Do you want me to keep the radiant damage separate? If it's because it's undead. I don't know if radiant damage would do double damage on it.
For this guy, no.
Okay, so
Just
I'll-
do it together.
all together with sneak attack, divine smite, and the extra d8, that's going to be 19.
All right. Orion, how do you want to take him out?
Yeah! All right. So Zazriel unleashes his attack, and Orion doesn't. But delivers the final blow, rushing forward and just laying it on him with one final swing of his rapier directly in the neck. Then, with the power of divinity, with the power of the gods imbuing his sword,
Yes.
the skeleton just bursts into what looks to be almost divine flame as it collapses and disintegrates.
I can just picture that, like, with the whole tag team and setting everything up, that my spiritual weapon comes in, smashes him, I throw a guiding bolt and say, Orion, now! And then you come in.
I love that.
Yeah.
Malicus is just sitting in that room and he hears the explosion and he just goes, "Holy cow. I was waiting to use that joke this entire time, and then you killed it."
There's also just the beauty and the parallel of earlier using hellish rebuke as a racial, and now using the power of radiant damage.
Yes.
Oof.
Also, the
I
juxtaposition
love
of the angel and the devil working
Yes.
together.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Children of above and below. Interesting.
Yes, exactly.
What? What? Anyway. So the Minotaur dies. Now it is your turn.
Is there? I'm gonna just kind of walk out of the room. Is there anybody left besides the darkness guy?
There is one more undead soldier.
Where's he at?
He's like on the edge of the darkness, about 15 feet away from Zazriel and Orion.
And how do you rule weapon switching?
That can be a bonus action.
All right. Is he how close to Orion and Dylan? Sorry, I realized I just called one of you by your character. Whatever.
About 15 feet.
You say 50 or 15?
15.
1-5.
Okay, that's not gonna be. Sneak attack has to be 5, so I'm not gonna be able to get sneak attack on this because I need a weapon switch. So actually, you know what? No, I will still use my. Yeah, I'm still gonna use my bow. So I'm gonna size this bad boy up. I'm just gonna go. Everything's dead, all right, and I'm gonna size this bad boy up. If you could make me a deception check.
All
Where
right.
is my
Who are you doing this to?
The undead soldier.
Oh, there's still one left? I thought it was
Yep.
just the darkness
I
guy.
rolled a 16 in all.
That's a whopping 13.
Yes, cool. So I have sneak attack on them now. And I'm just gonna kind of very calmly meander up to him, get like kind of close, like not within, like he'd have to move a couple feet to get melee on me. And I'm just gonna go. Whoosh.
All right.
Not too flashy. Malicus is just kind of tired of sitting in that room, and he's like, "Oh, forget it. I'm just gonna see if I die, I die."
Okay.
Is that a 6 or a 9? That's
Someone
a 6
flipped
plus
that
8.
into
So
Gabriella.
that's gonna be freaking 14.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to hit.
All right. I used my bonus action, but I'm not within his space, so I'm just gonna see that didn't. You know what? I'll just stay there. Forget it. I'm not like he'll have to move up. I don't care. Malicus doesn't care. He's just like friggin'. Gabriella's not in the chat, so I can be insane again.
Nice.
See, you get very scared when your backstory's tied to somebody else's, because if you die, you might frick everything up.
Yep.
Yeah,
You'd be
that's
like that.
just how it be sometimes.
Actually, hiding in a room every fight.
Tigers.
So from here, what happens? That hum has been intensifying this entire round. And finally, those last words echo from the night, and the darkness drops. The instant a purple glow surrounds him from a ring on the floor, and it almost seems like the air comes up, surrounds him, glows, and then he says one last word: farewell.
And
the
I
light
counterspell,
blinks.
in which no one here has counterspell.
Nobody has counters.
It's counterspell. And he is gone,
I couldn't have.
leaving an echoing laughter.
You know that one scene
Did
from,
we
like,
get a
Harry
good look at
Potter?
him?
He,
Like,
Yeah, he had
Do we know what he
skeleton
looks
armor.
like?
He had
Yeah,
skeleton
he's-
armor and all
he's a tall, dark figure in heavy gray armor, basically covered in bones.
As he disappears, I'm just gonna look to the rest of the group and the undead soldier in front of me. I'm just gonna go, fuck.
I couldn't have.
And that's
like
our
the-
one, ladies and gentlemen.
I
And that's
couldn't
our
have
one
the
for the
thing.
night.
You know, like that one scene from, like, Harry Potter where, like, Dobby's teleporting everyone and, like, Bellatrix, like, throws a dagger. I couldn't have done that, right?
Nah,
that. Aw,
it would
not,
have
even,
been a long shot, honestly.
not even a one arrow.
Yeah, at this
Or
point he's
dumb.
gone.
Dang.
This
So,
one.
yeah,
Still gotta deal with that one little.
because darkness was concentration. So, like, the minute the split second he left, it dropped. So, he's gone. There's one soldier left.
Dang.
You have the bones, dust, and remains of several skeletons. The Minotaur, their weapons are clattered on the ground. To expedite the process, the next person up is Corvina. Oh, wait. Although my undead soldier gets one more round of attacks. He's going to move in
Hit me. Do it.
and try to sword Zazriel.
Oh,
And
come
right.
on, right there. He can't even hellish rebuke the dang thing, even though I'm like 2 feet from it.
Well, oh yeah, and
Well, more like 10 feet from it, but whatever.
I guess he will go for a swipe at Malicus while
Oh, he has
he's
multi-attack.
passing by. Yeah, he has 3 attacks.
Wait, does he go
But,
through my space to get to Zazriel?
Yeah, so you're
So
going to
do
get
I
an
get
attack
that
of
attack of
opportunity. He misses.
Perfect.
You get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Hey,
Rip hellish rebuke. Okay, and I still
I
have
was
sneak
gonna
attack
say.
on him. So I rolled a 3. Keep
I was gonna say,
going.
you fudge dub, didn't you?
Yeah. Ah.
Zazriel, he goes in to try to swipe you, and he only gets a 13.
Is Naz, yes?
But Orion, he comes dancing around and rolls a 23.
Jeez.
Amazingly enough, I just have
He
the
could roll the
the
23 for me,
skull
I
of
want the
the
damage.
Minotaur acting as a shield. It gives me an extra like 7 AC. Yeah. That's how that works, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
No, a 23.
Yeah.
Thankful for that armor now. The studded leather. That would have hit me otherwise.
And he's going to make a solid attack of 7 slashing damage.
Oh, that's not too
Yes.
bad.
And that's his turn. Next up's Corvina. He
Out
got
of
one
pure
skill.
anger, I'm just gonna 2 arrows at him. Please.
Okay,
please don't
roll to
disappoint me.
attack.
First one is 11.
Yep, no, that definitely doesn't hit.
Okay. I'm not gonna use you anymore. I'm gonna use the other one because the other one rolled a nat 20. Okay. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, a 21 hits.
I was so afraid you were gonna say no.
It puts on
Nah.
the minutes. All of the skeleton bones just kind of form on it. Its AC is now 31.
So that's 12 piercing.
Very nice. Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna start heading towards it now.
Okay, cool deal. Yeah, you're almost in melee range of him. So, next up, Bowen.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna kind of look at the head, a skull that I just split open. And this is just a flavor thing and character thing. I'm gonna roll a con save for myself because I'm disgusted that I just killed this thing.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't vomit, but I'm really close to it. And I just kind of turn away and realize there's another one. How far away is that one from me?
It's within range. You can
Okay.
go up to melee it if you want.
Great. I'm gonna run up to it with my tiger, still with my maul glowing pink from the branding smite that's still on it, and take a swing at it. 4 plus 8, 14. 8 is dead. 14 plus 8. I don't want a brain.
14 plus
I got
8
you.
Yeah, 22.
When you've been playing too long. 4-hour session. Here we go again, boys.
Yep. Oh, my goal was to get this shorter. Sorry.
18 damage. First hit. I have branding smite, so I have 2d6 because it's a maul, and then I have an extra 2d6 because of the pink glowiness of my weapon. Which again, I forgot to mention, is obnoxious and pink, and only happens because I
You were
twist.
afraid I was gonna kill you.
Yeah, that was the beginning worry.
Well, like
It's just-
the big freaking the only person I had attacked so far and actually hit freaking left, so I just hid in a room for 2 rounds. Catch me
Balance,
being
second
not a
attack.
stealthy rogue anymore. That's a 20.
Oh my gosh. You know
Heck,
what?
Yes, heck.
How
yes.
do you want to take him out?
Yes,
Bowen
Bowen.
MVP.
Okay. So my tiger comes up next to me and almost goes to bite, but I've already I've already swung at this point. And so the pink energy that radiates off of my maul starts to feel almost a solid heat. So it looks like my maul is covered in almost a gel of pink that starts to pour out of the handle. And then I go to smash the head in, and then on the second one I scoop under its legs and make it fall down again with the second critical hit. So basically what happens is the goo like forms around it and then immediately back into the weapon before the critical hit.
That was not a noise I liked.
Awesome.
She said,
So
Well,
you
ASMR.
And
you
then
take this thing out.
yeah, hold on a second.
Sorry, Lou.
That time I do puke.
It's okay.
that time I do puke.
Like after that one, I realized like, oh my god, it just killed NPCs. Oh my.
Lou has left.
Are we
the
out of
chat.
combat? Are we out of combat?
Yes, you're out of combat. You have
Alright.
destroyed everything
Alright,
in
I'm
this
gonna-
room.
Orian's gonna go over and lay on hands, Bowen, because that heals for poison and disease too.
Walk around and pick up all my arrows, and then go to where I shot the guy in the face, and I'm gonna go. He teleported with my arrow.
You can buy a new one.
Yes, but I liked that one. It always hit.
You can buy a new. Don't you have others exactly like it?
That one was special. One of the feathers was bent just a little bit.
Okay. So in like basically where the altar, I guess, of the cathedral would be, where the darkness like was, is there anything like interesting in that area? Did we choose the wrong place? Like, are the things that we were looking for here, or did we choose the wrong place?
I need to finish making a side note, but there are a couple of things that you do find interesting.
Nice.
There is a teleportation circle engraved on the ground in the chapel. It's part of the mosaic at
So
the chapel.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier and go to scratch it out. Just like mess it up. I'm making it so you can stop me if you think this is a bad idea.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
going to.
Zazriel just puts his hand, just kind of grabs your hand. I wouldn't do that just yet.
Okay,
Right,
at least
guess
wait
we
for
should try to
Chaz to
follow him,
describe
shouldn't we?
the rest of it.
Half the party just holds out their arms like, no.
Adadaba.
I'll just
There's-
sheet it. Go fine. I guess we do need to follow him to end it.
Okay.
Not necessarily what I was thinking, but okay. Sorry, Chaz, you were describing things.
Other than that, on the altar, you find a couple of just stray items, and a you know what? I'm gonna. Does that make sense? There's a actually here's what you see at the foot of the at 6 or not sorry 6 o'clock on the teleportation circle is a small green crescent shape.
Oh, something shiny.
Sketch,
So
sketch,
you-
sketch.
It does seem that possibly this place might have been connected with the Emerald Claw.
Am I gonna get yelled at if I pick that up?
So it's more of
It's
a
engraving.
it's like
Oh, I thought
engraved
you meant like a
into
rock.
the floor.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, no, it's not like a rock. Yeah,
Has to
it's
be
like
the
part
rock.
of the mosaic. And it looks slightly newer than otherwise, or than the rest of the floor. So take that for what you will. From here, just table talk, because we are about, it's about time to wrap up. I'll let you guys react and just tell me anything else that you'd like to look for or possibly examine around the old cathedral, and I'll tell you what happens, and then I'll wrap it up from here.
Is there any way? Actually, I have two questions. Question one is there any way to check if this cathedral was dedicated to a specific god or gods? Like, is it dedicated to Sovereign Six? Not Sovereign Six. The Sovereign. What's it called? Shoot, I should know this.
It's okay.
You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sovereign
I think
host. That's what it is.
Yeah. At one point, it was.
Okay. Not
But
was it dedicated to a specific god in the sovereign host or just them in general?
just in general.
Okay.
And from there, like it's just fallen into disrepair, and in a way, it's like kind of been a little bit desecrated because it's been empty for so long.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you guys would like to know or look around for?
I would like to poke around the entire building to see if there's any secret passageways or anything.
Secret tunnel.
Funny how you mentioned that.
Oh.
So, here's what you find. In the room, the first room on the right side of the building, looking from the front, you find a secret passageway, a secret staircase that goes into the basement.
I would like to walk down it, checking for traps the entire way.
Yeah. And just for narrative purposes, you get down there. There's no traps. And it almost looks like it's a pretty... It's not a packed room, but there's a lot of things going on. There's tables hung from the ceiling that look about the space of a tall humanoid, or like the length of a tall humanoid, like a stretcher, basically. And there's alchemical bottles and vials and equipment still hanging around. There's some books on the shelves and a couple of other like a couple of desks.
Before
clerical
I
things.
notify the rest of the party, is there anything shiny / that would interest him to not let them know about?
You little. Mm.
Surprisingly, there's not.
Okay. So it just looks like, because he's like a smart dude, so like he'd go through the books to see if there's anything he was interested in.
Yeah, there's in the books, there's some magical stuff. There's some history. Seems to be some more studies about dragon marks and how magic's passed from families. But I mean, that's probably about all you would glean.
Okay, so can I tell what this room was used for? Like,
Yeah.
I myself can guess, but okay.
Yeah, you can kind of tell it's like a magic science room.
And I'll just yell, I don't know if this might be nothing, I don't know. You can ignore me if you think it is. But I think I found a place where they animated the dead.
Ow.
Ow.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go down there and check.
Yeah.
Bowen,
Down,
like, gets there and then perks up at the realization that magical and science are in the same sentence to describe this room. And just, like, is kind of in awe trying to understand it all. Like, this is mostly flavor, so it's just like, oh, okay, and then that makes sense there, and then if you do that, then it's, oh my goodness, this is great. Like,
Chaz, have you
mumbling
read my
for something like
backstory?
that.
Not all the way.
But would there be any, like, you probably were enough to like answer this question. Would there be any books that I would be interested in?
You know what? I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a book that you're interested in.
Okay.
Do I know what that is off the top of my head right now? No. We're gonna come back to that.
That's
Fake it till
okay.
you make it, Chaz. Fake it till you make it.
I'll just
And-
put it in like
Take it
my
till you make it.
backpack, in the explorer's bag. Yeah, I'll just put it inside my backpack, and hopefully no one notices.
Any,
I'm gonna try to notice, because you noticed my piece of paper.
Well, because my passive perception is 18, Jay. Why did you call me Chaz?
You still rolled it. Oh, no, you didn't roll. You just saw it.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Are there any books pertaining to the gods?
We all went to bookshop while
Yes.
we're here.
Just out of curiosity, because
Unfortunately, this time there's
No.
not any god
Any-
books.
okay, anything about well, obviously there must
I guess anything about like teleportation?
My heart.
You do find a low-level magic tome.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of touches on some of the theories. Like there's stuff about sending, but nothing else.
Well, then I guess Zaz will just kind of look at this transportation circle, and he's just going to kind of write it. He's going to try to sketch it out in his little book, in like a little notebook. He's going to try to sketch it out and see if he can learn anything later.
Okay, while Zaz is book shopping, this door sorry, just like this is kind of quick. I know we're trying to end. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go up to Malicus, and realize that he was kind of complaining about losing his arrow. I'm just gonna go up to. Give me one of your daggers, if you don't mind for a moment.
May I ask why you want to see one of my weapons? Normally, when somebody asks for one, they stab you with it later. I don't. You've got the tiger. You don't need a dagger. And I'll kind of laugh and offer it to her.
Okay. So basically, I'm gonna sit there for like a second, and kind of mess with it, kind of take it apart a bit, and then put it back together. Like open up the handle, like put some of my own stuff in it, and close it again, and then hand it back to you. I just infused it as a returning weapon.
Oh my god.
It bamps back to you.
Nice.
So I'm like, no, I don't need to hear you complaining about losing your weapons all the time.
Something has to shut you up.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thank you, and good fight, everyone. We all put in work and all that jazz.
Okay.
I look at him and I just go, you were hiding for most of it.
And I will turn to her, raise back to my full height. I will walk up to her and I will go, young lady, maybe you do not understand this, but sometimes protecting yourself is the best way you can protect people you love. Some of us have people we need to be there for. So yes, I will be in the fight, but I will make sure as hell I'm not gonna die.
Dang.
Snaps.
And then I'm gonna walk upstairs.
I
Jay,
start getting my
the
bow
next
and arrow
time-
ready, and I just like start.
And
aiming too.
as I do this, I'm gonna take the Bamf dagger and I'm gonna stick it in the wall next to her, and then I'm gonna walk away and see if it bamfs back to me just to test it.
It does.
I just hold my hand up, poof.
I wanted to ask.
Wait, Chaz, were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say, Jay, the next time you play, have a point of inspiration.
Oh, there you go.
Hi.
Oh no! I'm the only one who did it.
So note to self, yell at Lou more.
Oh my god. But I wanted to ask really quickly.
I see.
Since we technically didn't do our job, thing that we were hired to do, we're not getting paid or anything, are we?
Special episode tomorrow, guys, where this exact group of people doesn't know.
So, Zazriel, what did you want to say?
It was just quick flavor stuff for kind of how for ending it. Why as he's finishing up his little sketch, he just kind of takes a moment and realizing he's still in the church. He just takes a moment and just kind of prays to Arawe. Just from one, just says, "Thank you for your assistance today, and I really appreciate it." And leaves it at that.
Upon seeing Zazriel pray, Orion kind of looks at him, glances up vaguely, not in any particular direction, just kind of glancing up and says, kind of awkwardly puts his hands together and like glancing at Zazriel to try to mimic the praying motion. Just like, thanks.
As I walk
then
past,
just-
sorry. As I walk past them doing this stuff, I'm in a very bad mood because of a certain tiefling. I just like yell out like, if you want something done, do it yourself. Don't pray for someone else. And walk away.
Update, Lou and I need to play together less. We just are too edgy for one party.
I know what I'm preparing next time, and it is calm emotion.
After hearing, like,
Here's
Orion hears that, sees her storm off, and just takes like several deep breaths as he's just trying so hard not to start a fight.
Start a riot.
Orion.
That's the same.
You feel like something like almost like a tap on your shoulder, but it's calm and it's a little warm, like comforting.
Stop.
Yeah, you're able to resist the urge to murder somebody. Zazriel,
Yeah.
you feel a warm wholesomeness in your chest just blossom. Like you feel loved, you feel seen.
Good.
You're remembered. And there's even like a little feeling like a small assurance that you're going to find something soon.
It's a
cry.
rock.
So, let me finish wrapping up with a couple of extra story details.
Sure.
Yes, you did not find the compass
Okay.
or the net.
We didn't really do our job, so I kind of figured.
It did not find the Reaver. But when you get Surlair and you get some other like magical investigators to come back with you to check out the cathedral, you narrate through with them. They examine the teleportation circle, and they conclude that yes, indeed, this circle was used by the Emerald Claw. So you did find a base of theirs, and you cleared it out.
Nice.
Together, you make another run through of the room downstairs, and you find an open passageway. Another secret passageway.
One book Mal didn't pull off opens like a.
So this was the place that you were supposed to be in.
Okay.
Okay.
So you did at least do
Okay.
that part of your job. And
Okay.
you are
good.
still rewarded, especially after taking out so many undead. And oddly enough, as you work with the paladins and you work with clerics together, like over a couple of days, they begin to say things like, why is this place so desolate? Like, why does no one come here? And you kind of reason together that it was the undead. There was the wizards and the clerics, they find just this negative energy that had sat in, and they work on together. Some of you may decide to help dispel it, and there's hints of life that begin to come back to the area later on. This, like, maybe down a couple more days, because that's probably about how long you'd stay in this area for now. People start shuffling down the streets more. The windows get mended by wizards, and life returns a little bit. The paladins also remove the green sliver from the floor mosaic of the teleportation circle, and it seems to grow a little dull. So, with that, we're going to end tonight's session.
So
Thank
good.
you all.
Love it.
Everyone,
Thank
give
you,
yourselves a big
Jazz.
round of applause. And chat, thank you for being here.
Yes.
Thank
Hope
you.
you all had
Thank you.
fun.
Yes,
This was a
thank you
massive
so
combat
much.
session.
Hey, Chaz, did we get paid since we did the thing? How much?
Yes, you all do get paid, and add yourselves 250 gold because you did your job and you put up with more resistance than you thought you would.
Yes.
Woo!
Mithril armor, here I come.
Yeah, I don't think I actually calculated my money from the last session, but it's fine. I don't need it.
Sweet.
All right, we actually saved the doc, so I remember I have my inspiration point. All right, so everybody, we want to thank you all so much for joining us on the stream. Do not forget that everything we stream will be uploaded to YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Arcane Adventures. It's a little hard to find because it's small right now. But so here's the deal, right? I'm just going to explain this. It sounds really dumb, but when you look it up on YouTube, you're going to get a lot of Roblox stuff because apparently there's a Roblox game called Arcane Adventure, right? You got to click, yes, I am searching for Arcane Adventures. We pop up. We have all of our past episodes up there or going up there. I'm getting there. And yeah, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow us if you haven't. You've just been vibing. Obviously, follow us all on TikTok. And yeah, we will see you all later. Thank you so much, and goodbye.